Hi there, and thanks for joining us again on the Interview SME series. This week's episode, we talk about the right motivation for starting up businesses. Business motivation is essential to the survival of any enterprise since most of its business objectives will be centered around those motives. It is therefore important to get it right to ensure that the business begins on a solid foundation. Joining us this week is Dr. Adeyeye, an Associate Professor of Entrepreneurship and Business Studies with the Federal University of Technology, Minna, Niger State. She educates us on how to identify the right motives for starting a business and the dangers of initiating a business without proper motives. Enjoy.
The dangers of venturing into a business without having the right reason is such person will not have a goal. Because if you don't have a reason, you don't have a goal. Your reason is your goal. So when you go into business, perhaps others are doing it, or because you don't have a choice, you will not have a goal. And because you don't have a goal, you cannot grow. It will affect your expenditure. Any money that comes in, you discover that many people, the problem they have is, especially in Africa or Nigeria, is when the money comes, you have more drawings. When you talk of drawings, what you spend for your personal use is higher than investment that you have in the business. So we keep spending and spending and spending because we don't have a reason. Thank you very much. Aside being pushed into business by the necessity of unemployment, underemployment, or poverty, anyone going into entrepreneurship must see him or herself as a problem solver. However, to go into entrepreneurship, initially identify areas of need and identify your own personal skills, your traits, your knowledge, your interests, area of interest that you know you can perform well, that you can be a solution to other people's need. Then, number two, look at the opportunities around you. When you consider the opportunity, you look at where can I come in a way that people will be more satisfied. Everybody is tired of repeating the same thing. So look at what else can I do that I can improve the standard of living of the people, and which way can I add value to improve the standard of the people's living. So that one will lead you to innovation. So you consider what innovation you can add to this thing, and you should not be contented with remaining small. You can't be contented by being formal and remaining small, micro, but you should have the desire for growth to expand to other areas, seeing that being local is good, but you can also become global. So it is very, very important that in your mind, have it in your mind that I don't want just to do this business for myself, just myself alone, but I want to be an employer of labor and I want to solve people's problems. So those things are very essential while starting a business. Thank you. Yes, it's a self-examination. Why am I going into this business? Is it because I'm pushed into it? Is it because I don't have enough money? Is it because I want to have the locus of autonomy? I want to be independent. I want to impact my society. I want to solve a problem. So it is essential to sit down and examine your reason. So whatever motive you have, what I am encouraging you to do is to convert it into a right motive. That motive is to become entrepreneurial and be a problem solver and make your entrepreneurial profits. And if you want to read more about entrepreneurship motivation, you can go to the academia. The academia, you can go to ResearchGate. You have a lot on it. One of my papers that says entrepreneurship motivation and micro small business growth, opportunity and necessity-driven perspective. You can see it on the academia. You can see it on ResearchGate. You can see it on Google Scholar, and you'll be able to read it and get more knowledge, more than what we can discuss in this few time.